we're continuing with shop organization. So something I've been itching to do is move the Cressidas around, since I'm going to be building 2 of the Cressidas with the same engine for the same purpose, which would be the white ones. Let me focus my camera. There we go. Which would be those 2 white ones. I think it would be best if they were next to each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump the Cressida that's right there with my Wolf Box jump starter, and I'm going to go ahead and move that over here so I can pump up the front tires on the white Cressida with my Wolf Box tire inflator, and then I'll move them next to each other. Let's see, Cressida right here. You don't want to mess with me. Got my blade. Gentle start. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of the brakes seized up on this thing. I think I do want to turbo swap the 7M. Eventually though. She's smoky. Looks like she's got a leaky valve cover gasket. She running good though. Alright, we're going on an adventure. I'm putting the dash back together, as you guys have been seeing, and I can't find one vent. Now, this car didn't come with any vents or any HVAC stuff at all, so I actually had to buy all of this stuff from Japan. I bought, I think, the heater core, the blower, and the AC box all separately, and then I bought all of the vents in a bundle. So I know I have all the vents, but I'm missing one, which makes me think that when I put all the Cressida stuff over at Zach's shop, that I accidentally took this vent. So we're gonna venture over there and see if we can find it. This is the vent in question, right down here. There's no way that just opens up into the dashboard. There's no way. I'll definitely know it when I see it, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if it's here. Alright, so look here. Look, here's a bunch of my parts. I'm working on getting these out of here. A lot of these are up for sale on eBay. Either way, here we got here's a Cressida dash. Here's a JZX Mark II dash, and then here's another Cressida dash. So if you need a gray uncracked dash for a left-hand drive Cressida, right here, gray uncracked dash. Look at it, actually. Look at that. Gray uncracked dash. Looks good. Okay, but either way, this is a right-hand drive dash. So I'm going to pull this out because if you look in here, you guys probably can't see it, but it actually has the vent right there. So I'm just going to take the entire dash out. I'm probably just going to take it back over to my shop and get that vent out. I might be able to do it here. Let me just get it out and see. Okay, I think we can manage this. Perfect. I got exactly what I needed. See? And this is why you hoard parts, at least until the build is done. Dude, I thought throwing the vents away and throwing out all the HVAC stuff was stupid. Somebody stripped out the bolts that hold in the radio. Not on just the top, but on the bottom one too. So the only one that holds it on is that one. So now I gotta get in here with a drill, and I gotta drill these out through the dashboard opening. And I gotta put down stuff so the metal doesn't get everywhere. I probably should have seen this before, but when the bar's out of the car, oops. But more oops to the person who did it. How do you even do something like this? Anyways, I'm going home. It's like 8 o'clock. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys hear that music? I want to show you something cool. Let me pause it. Alright, check this out. It's the next day, by the way. Look at this. So I went ahead and you can't really see it, but there was just a bunch of wires that plug in down here to the fuse box. And I just wrapped them up so they don't seem so messy. And that made it a lot easier to put it all together the way that it goes. And when I did that, it made it so when I turn on the key that I get power to the entire car properly. So now that I have power to the entire car, I've been working on the audio system. So I have this Sony XAV head unit. It's pretty nice. I think it's like middle of the line or top of the line from a few years ago. I don't quite remember. Either way, I've got these tweeters here that are wired into a high-pass filter, and the high-pass filter is wired into the head unit. Then I have remote wires going for the door speakers here and the deck speakers that are up here, and I have those running to this speaker amp right here. I got power running to this speaker amp, a remote wire, and then I'm going to be chaining it into this sub amp right here, but that's a project for later. I had to order some supplies, but now that I have that all in, I have audio through all of the speakers that are currently installed in the car. So, go ahead and hit the play button. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Now I can go ahead and start getting it all cleaned up and getting it the way that I think it's going to look appropriate when the car's all done. But I just want to get everything working first so I can know where I'm going to put it all, and then I can arrange it from there. But this is a huge step, but I'm going to go home for the night because it's late. It's already 8:30, and we'll jump back on this tomorrow. So So I airbrushed the valve cover last night, so I'm here again, and I'm just kind of continuing what I was doing. I went ahead and taped up down here, and then I covered it because before I go ahead and airbrush this in, I want to go ahead and spray these letters blue. But first, I'm going to run over to the gas station and get some Dutches because I forgot to get a pack on my way up here. And this is my Chariot, so let's go get some Dutches. Successful Wawa trip. We got Red Bull, mozzarella sticks, marinara, and what we came for. But man, this is a small car. Either way, it's still fun to drive. It is like a little go-kart. I always get stuck behind the people who look like they don't know what they're doing. Come on, buddy, it's just a stop sign. Just go. You've already stopped. Stop being camera shy. What are you guys doing?